Hi, my name is Dale Bolton. 30,000 children die every day from hunger and nutrition-related diseases. Most of these children will come from Africa, where they estimate that there can be as many as 34 million orphans in the entire continent. My wife and I, Linda, went to Africa 5 years ago to help them build orphanages and different schools. But as we traveled around the country, we found out that none of the groups were actually growing their own food. That's because agriculture in Africa, traditional agriculture, requires expensive fertilizer, hard work, and consistent rain. Fortunately, we ran into an organization called Manor House Agricultural College, where they teach students over a 2-year period how to make their own fertilizer and pesticides and grow amazing organic food. The school is in western Kenya in a town called Kitale. So what we do now is we hire graduates from the agricultural college to go around and teach orphanages and community groups how to grow high nutrient food. Our program is called Organics for Orphans. This type of agriculture has been developed over the last 30 years by an organization called Ecology Action and has actually been taught in 140 different countries. They have a basic 5-day training program that's totally organic, that can produce 2 to 6 times as much food per square foot, uses 60 to 80% less water than traditional agriculture, has little or no fertilizer, and the neat thing is it only requires 10% of the energy that you would use in traditional agriculture. The 5-day course that is taught around different communities and organizations actually has 8 different parts, and we cover all 8 parts in a different part of this website in a video called How We Do Organics. The core of this type of agriculture is actually called double-dug garden beds, where they prepare beds that are 5 feet wide, 20 feet long, and they try to loosen the soil down 24 inches. The goal is eventually to get over 2% organic matter in the soil, and when they do that, they can get by with as little as 25% of the water normally used. This type of agriculture can be found in Africa, Latin America, Asia, and even Europe. Ecology Action, the creators of biointensive agriculture, first started in Willis, California, on what they considered average land. And when you look at the first year, comparing it to the second year, even to the 14th year, after the 14th year you find that the land is full of life. They created a textbook called How to Grow More Vegetables, Fruits, Nuts, Grains Than You Ever Thought Possible on Less Land Imaginable is used all over the world. One of the main secrets is they try to loosen the soil so that the roots can grow deep into the ground looking for nutrients. Carrots can grow roots that are 8 feet deep. Alfalfa will actually grow roots that are 125 feet. After the harvest, all of this adds to the organic matter in the soil. Good soil needs 3 to 6% organic matter. Most soil today has less than 1%. Once the soil is improved, then plants can be placed much closer, creating a canopy that stops evaporation. They replace chemical fertilizer by adding a ½ inch of compost every time a new crop is planted in the garden beds. Crops are also rotated, and companion planting is practiced, where they find out, as an example, if you put corn, beans, and squash together, they will grow much better. They seem to work together. They start with open pollinated seeds that can be used over and over again, which also saves costs. So once food security is established, then income can start to be generated. So as an example, a family of 4 can grow all the high nutrient food they need for their family, plus create income on as little as 1/5 of an acre. Once these garden beds are prepared, even the grandmas, who often are the ones who are looking after orphan children, can grow amazing high nutrient food for their entire family. We've been so excited to be able to teach orphanages and organizations how to grow their own high nutrient food for as little as $10 a year per person. We wondered if we could do more And we came across a German organization by the name of Named International, who for the last 18 years have been looking at 20 different plants that have high medical qualities. They've developed a 5-day natural medicine course in which they show them how to prevent malaria, cholera, typhus, and even in the treatment of HIV. So as an example, when you take the moringa leaf and combine it with artemisia, make it into a tea that they drink every day, you can reduce malaria by up to 80%. The moringa leaf all by itself is very interesting, in which it's like a multivitamin all by itself. Interestingly enough, moringa only grows in areas where there is extreme poverty. So now we teach our 5-day organic farming program the first year with community groups and orphanages. And then the second year we can come back and also teach them a 5-day natural medicine course that will create amazing change. It gives them the tools for food security, disease prevention, and income creation, again for as little as $10 a year. We get great joy from seeing some lamb that's neglected, a piece of land that maybe has garbage on it or can't even support a goat, and within a year of doing organic gardening, we can turn it into an abundant source of food. The majority of the funding for Organics for Orphans comes from a company that my wife and I created. Linda found a natural health product called Natural Calm that helped her with sleep and muscle pain, and her sister with migraines. 5 years later, Natural Calm Canada supplies health products to over 1,500 stores with the help of our great distributor, Purity Life. There's an old parable that says, when you plant a seed, it will grow 30, 60, and 100 times. For $1.37 a day, we can buy seeds and tools and organic training that can grow 30, 60, and 100 times, impacting up to 50 lives. That provides food security, disease prevention, and income creation for an entire community. We think that's the best investment you can find. We're targeting the 50 poorest countries in the world to bring Organics for Orphans to, and even a small group of people can impact an entire country. So tell your friends. If you want to donate today, you can click on the Hope for the Nations logo on this site, or go to hopeforthenations.com and donate to Organics for Orphans. We want to thank you for listening to our story, and have a great day.